I'm Emily.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Reed.
I'm Alex.
Who likes cheese?
Me.
Me.
Perhaps you like chocolate more.
Definitely.
Have you ever considered learning how to yodel? Well, these are just a few things about Switzerland, but there's so much more to them. And today I will be sharing why I find Switzerland to be so intriguing. First, I will tell you about the geography and the transportation. And second, I will tell you a little bit about the culture dynamic. And last, I will talk to you about the family structure. Although Switzerland does not have tropical beaches, it is most commonly known for its breathtaking scenery. Switzerland has numerous lakes. In fact, there's never more than 10 miles between a lake. And Switzerland has more than 1,500 lakes there. And this is hard to believe, given that it's only twice the size of New Jersey. Another major attraction in Switzerland are the beautiful Alps and the greenery valleys. We all have a bucket list, and one of mine, personally, is to go on the longest railway in the entire world. And I bet you can't even guess where that is. Or perhaps you can. Yep, it's in Switzerland. Public transportation is well developed, and most commonly to get around, it's one of the things you use over there. However, they do also have cars. I also mentioned that I would like to talk about Switzerland's culture. One thing Switzerland is known for is serving bratwurst. It is a type of sausage that is served at festivals, holiday gatherings, casual gatherings. Fondue is very popular as well. It is bread served and dipped with melted cheese. These are also things that are used over there and eaten along with spectacular wine selections. According to the Cultural Grams online edition, the Swiss tend to be hospitable guests and expect courtesy in return. Dinner guests often bring chocolates. They also bring wine, or when they are hosting, they also bring flowers for the guests that are hosting, and they bring them in odd numbers, and they wrap them tightly. Another aspect of the culture is their religion over there is predominantly Christian. Only 5% are Muslim, and 24% don't even claim a religion. Now, how many of you know Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl from Toy Story?
Yep.
Yodeling is famous in Switzerland, along with the Alp horn blowing. The Alp horn is common in festivals and events held in Switzerland, and it provides music. But back when it first began, it was a tradition that they used to communicate between pastures. Families in Switzerland have strong connections with one another. In fact, families in Switzerland value each other very much, and privacy is very, very important. And families tend to live pretty close to each other. In fact, if apartments, you might even live in the same apartment complex. Families help each other out when it comes to babysitting. Grandparents help take care of grandkids. One thing truly sounds amazing to me that I personally loved was the fact that you get 4 to 6 weeks of vacation over there, a year paid for. As well as on maternity leave, you get 14 weeks. Another thing close friends exchange are kisses, and it begins with the left cheek, the right cheek, and back to the left cheek. So it's 3 kisses on the cheek. One thing interesting to me was the World Mark Encyclopedia of the Nations, Volume 5 at 14th edition, said that women were not allowed to vote until 1971. And another unusual fact in Europe is that they don't call them states over there, they call them canton. And military is mandatory for all males between ages 18 and 34. That's a pretty long time to serve in your military.
Yeah, for sure.
Although it is very hard for me to understand, but in 2008, Switzerland approved to legalize prescription heroin, And their theory was it would help the addicts stay off the street, and it would also reduce HIV virus. And it seems to be working according to them. I first told you about the geography and the transportation of Switzerland. Second, I told you about the cultural aspect. And last, I told you about the family dynamics. Although I love cheese, I really think I might like Switzerland more for its beautiful scenery. And while I'm there, I may even learn to pick up some yodeling.